Bill Squire smartwatch. Yeah. Bill Squire.
It says you're walking when you're not.
It's really bad. I've gone for 2 jogs with it on. And the first jog it was like $50 on Amazon. The first jog I went for, it was like, you jogged 0.3 miles, and I was like, I'm exhausted. And then I went for another jog, and it was like, you jogged 0.25 miles, and I was like, there's no fucking way. And I came home and I mapped it out on Google Maps, and I was like, I just must take really long steps because it was like 1.5 miles.
Yeah, 0.3 miles is not far to run.
0.3 miles is no. It was just the watch is wrong. That's the only thing.
That's
it's
what
bad.
I'm saying. You reasonably, unless you're like hungover and you smoked a pack the night before, which is possible, but you could probably do like 0.3 miles and
in my sleep
not be dead.
Well, that's why I thought I was just really out of shape, and I was like, man, we got to turn this ship around. But no, it's actually fine. But if that's the only thing this $50 watch is bad at, it does everything Apple Watch does.
Except for the one thing Apple Watch does really well.
Which is what?
Track your distance. Accurately track your workout.
I don't want it to. It's like a Chinese company, so I have location turned off because I don't want China to know where I am.
Oh, that's why it's not.
Yeah, so it's
accurate.
Just guessing based
that's
on my
fair. Stride length.
Yeah, but it counts steps well, but not distance.
I got you.
Yeah, because when I run like a fucking caveman. Welcome to Mike and Joe Have a Show. Mike is, again, not on the podcast because
we killed him.
We killed him. He's a dead man. We got Jim Tews, though. Famous Jim Tews. New York Times bestselling author.
Yeah.
Do you like that credit or no?
It's kind of funny to me because the details behind it are just dumb. Like, it sounds like I could be somebody who wrote an entire book full of words and had some impact on the culture, and maybe has a career of speaking engagements or some educational background, but none of those things apply to my New York Times bestseller credit, which is that I got it by doing a parody book that is half pictures of cats. It's a comedy thing.
Only half?
It's like
oh,
it's
yeah,
about
yeah.
half of its words, half of its pictures of cats. Probably more like 75% pictures of cats if you're just talking page real estate. And it was number 10 on the animals list of the New York Times bestseller. Yeah, there's subcategories. So I still get to claim the title. And it's funny. It's funny.
Is the list
claim
only
the title because it's it could be me and Malcolm Gladwell.
Dude, that's so sick.
Are both New York Times bestsellers.
Is the
I don't
list?
know how you feel about Malcolm Gladwell, but my point is he's written a lot of books that were.
I've read his books. Some are good. Some are.
Yeah.
Is the list only 10 long?
Yeah, list is only
That's
10,
so sick.
10 titles long, and it was only up there for a week.
Dude, count it.
But you got to count it.
Yeah.
I mean, we know you got to count in comedy related things. You count it.
Well, I do because I've been here for a couple of years now, and I like bringing you up at shows as New York Times bestselling author Jim Tews, and people in the crowd will be like, "Oh," and then they see you, and you look like a New York Times bestselling author.
I kind of visually fit the part.
Yeah.
But truth is, it takes me 7 months to read one book.
Dude.
Wouldn't even know how to start writing a full one.
I got Blood Meridian right there. It's a tough read.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's a nice pick-me-up.
I know. So I've read 3 Stephen King books since I started Blood Meridian. Because Blood Meridian's a tough read, but Stephen King is just horny.
Yeah, he's just fun.
Scared and Horny is every Stephen King book. I was Elena Banfield did the last episode.
Uh-huh.
And we were talking because she reads Stephen King, and I was just like, I like his books, but I hate how they're all about teenagers, and he'll put horny quotes in where they're not needed, in the book. And then I started reading The Institute, and I just keep sending her screenshots. I'm like, this isn't needed. This isn't needed.
I don't know that I've read a full Stephen King book, except for On Writing.
Well,
his book about writing.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest example everyone talks about is, It.
Yeah.
They have in the book, the kids have an orgy.
Oh,
because they're like, we gotta become best friends forever.
so they have sex with each other?
Yeah, there's one girl,
Okay.
and they all just do it up, and then yeah, like every book, he's got like something in there about how like in the institute, there was a chapter the other day. He's like, she had a picture of her daughters on their desk before their breasts came in and they became women. It's like you could have just got rid of the second part.
Yeah,
of the sentence.
unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Steven. I mean, I guess it's just left over from when he used to write on pills.
Dude. Which, that's my. I hate Subway takes, but mine would be Stephen King was a better writer when he was drunk and on pills.
I think that probably applies to a lot of artists.
Because he just gets to the point in those books, and the new stuff, he like really drags it out. But when he was fucked up, he was like, what's happening?
Yeah. He was trying to entertain himself a little more.
Yeah.
Maybe a little. He's also younger.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I watched Stand By Me
Dude.
on a plane like within the last 6 months because it was like one of the options.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to watch this movie. I haven't seen this movie in forever. Pretty solid.
Dude, that's the one that's like everybody in that movie is famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Josh Brolin's in it, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, what a career that dude's had. But
Jerry O'Connell.
Is he still around?
River Phoenix. Yeah, Jerry O'Connell's still around. He had a talk show for a minute, and I was on a
Really?
promo segment for it.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Like a couple, like I want to say like 2 years before the pandemic stuff. I don't remember. His show didn't last that long. He was super nice. But he did like a sketch where he had all these fake news reporters asking him questions, and a bunch of comics were the
reporters.
The reporters. It was like me,
You do
Katie Hannigan,
that's
Emma
good.
Willman, Martin Urbano. I just found the clip somewhere recently, and I was like, "Oh my god, I forgot I did this."
Martin's the only one in that bunch that doesn't kind of vaguely look like a reporter already.
No, yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, everyone else kind of fit the bill.
Has reporter vibes because you have author reporter energy.
And it's so those are two jobs I don't know that I would ever want. I mean, I could do like photojournalist. That would
cool.
be my alternative life.
I want you as like a guy asking Trump questions.
I would get too mad.
Do you? I've never seen you mad publicly though.
I keep it inside.
Take out your rage on your bicycle.
No, I don't get. I get mad, but I don't usually let it out, which is probably bad.
Yeah.
I also try not to get mad, but if I had to talk to
Trump.
anyone in that administration and try and ask them questions and get a straightforward answer, I would just start throwing stuff.
Yeah.
Unquestionably.
That'd be cool if you were the second shoe guy.
I would totally be the second shoe guy.
Dude.
He'd be getting a clipboard to the head 100%.
I mean,
I'd throw my already broken phone.
I was talking with Strank about this actually, but because when I lived with Joe Graham, we would play like Madden online, and I would just take out my. There was like a point in time where he would play Madden with the controller, and then I would just exclusively wear the headset so I could take out my rage on whoever we're playing. Like,
that's a strong. That's a fun like pairing though.
Like ruin their day. Yeah, because I could focus 100% on trash talking, and he'd focus 100% on defense and offense.
Yeah.
And I played a game online the other day, and I forgot how like it's been a year or so, and I just fucking went off on some dude in a way that I didn't expect, and I felt bad. I was like playing as the Browns and winning, and was like, "You fucking like."
You weren't even losing.
No. I was like, "You're Shadur Sanders." I was like, "I have Shadur Sanders, and you're gonna fucking let me throw a touchdown? You suck. Quit."
We have a Xbox One.
Oh, nice.
And my wife played it more than I did. We just like canceled our subscription to it because it's just like too much. But
yeah, if you don't use it, it's so expensive.
Right. We played GTA 6 and Red Dead Redemption a lot, and she played online quite a bit. And we had this voice message that a kid sent us where he just tried to like be mean and say like, "You guys suck," and then he just starts crying. And I have it saved on a hard drive somewhere, but I'm just like, man, this can't be good. Like,
No.
This is not good for society. There's no other scenario or world in which a kid gets angry to the point of tears playing a game where he's like violently destroying a modern city.
You have a gun.
And yelling at a 40-something couple who's like playing on their couch, taking turns with the controller. I don't understand why, like, I mean, I don't think it's doing any immediate damage. I'm not like, and that's why we have school shootings.
Well, and I'm not helping.
Well, I mean, what are you supposed to? Are you supposed to not play it because the kid's playing it? Like, you need the release more than a 12-year-old.
This is true. I mean, I'm unemployed. There's plenty of ways to release, but
yeah, but
I can go to a park.
Yeah, but also like you deserved a chance to do a thing play as an adult, doing a thing that you couldn't do in real life. Play for the Browns.
But
I mean, maybe you could play for the Browns in real life. I don't know.
I mean, they need a quarterback, and I've proven that mentally I can do it.
Yeah, you're stable. You're focused.
I like Cleveland.
Yeah, I think that's probably like 30% of getting onto the Browns, right?
Yeah. Somebody was it's like talking to me about I was doing a show. I can't remember who it was, but they were like, "Oh, the Browns have like one of the best fan bases in football," and I was like, "They do, but it's because those people have nothing else in their lives." And it's like terrifying to me how many people are like, "Fucking, if the Browns lose, I'm gonna kill myself."
It's so I'm not like a big sports person. I grew up in Allentown, so I'm a Philly fan by birth. I watched my dad's a huge Eagles fan, but he would get so angry watching the Eagles that it turned me off to the idea of watching football. I'm like, why would I want to put myself through what that man's going through right now? And then I was like a baseball fan as a kid, so I was way more into the Phillies. And during my childhood, they were like, this is like '93, like peak baseball fan years for a kid. But then when I got to Cleveland and I saw. I don't want to say I became a Browns fan, but I'm like, okay, I'll pay attention a little bit. I support this team. I'll watch my friends support it, and I'm just like, oh my god,
dude,
this is like, you guys don't even get angry. Like, you don't, like, Philly fans get like pissed off and do weird shit.
But you were hanging out with the right group in Cleveland too. Of all like the Polk and those guys that are just gonna make fun of it.
Yeah, they handle it well, but I definitely did see people who were just like not doing well with it. And also, like, even like I was there when LeBron left. I was there when he started, and then there when he left, and I left the year after that. But I had a roommate when that happened, and he did that big like decision press conference or whatever, and I came home. I had a show that night, which was also just like terrible because everybody in the whole city was like knew they were getting broken up with. And
he did dump an entire city.
He dumped an entire city, unquestionably,
dude.
And me again, like, not even a big sports guy, you know. But I would, if you made me pick a basketball team at that point, I would have said the Cavs because I watched. Yeah. I paid attention to them the most, but I felt it, and I don't feel anything for sports unless it's like in a 30 for 30. But I got home and my roommate, born and bred Clevelander, diehard Cavs fan.
Did he burn the jersey?
I just walked in and he was crying. And I was like, "Hey man, are you all right?" He's like, "Yeah, it's just this LeBron thing." And I'm like, "Come on, let's go." And we had to like hang out on the porch,
just get some air,
and like talk it out. And
I thought he was the chosen one.
Yeah. It was just like, I've just been a fan of this team for my whole life, and I was just like, holy shit. I'm not mocking him at all. Like, judging by the inkling of that I felt, I can only imagine how it would have felt if I put any more heart into being a Cavs fan.
I mean, I was like relatively young when it happened, and it was tough that for like 7 years he was like, I'm going to win Cleveland a ring. And then he was just like, I'm going to Miami.
Yeah.
And we were all like, baby girl.
Yeah.
Come back.
I remember when I got stationed in Cleveland in the Coast Guard, and I was there from like 2000 to 2003 roughly. And the Cavs in that before LeBron were like in that period, like nobody seemed to care. Like we would,
because they were good in like the mid 90s
Yeah.
when they had like Mark Price and all those guys, like when they were competing with Jordan.
Yeah, I believe you.
But
I don't know anything about that period.
oh,
I'll
we
take
had
your word
we had
for
like
it.
Larry Nance Sr. and like
Okay.
they had like a solid team, and then that just famously Michael Jordan, the year they were like thought it was their year.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan hit the shot. It's got a name.
Okay.
It's called the shot, and that's
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
where he like punches the air and he's just yelling "fucking go home." And I think it was in Cleveland, so I was like, everyone was like, "We're home."
Oh, all right. All right, we'll get our cars and
Yeah.
go home.
Yeah, Michael Jordan killed that team.
But I was in the Coast Guard, and they would have color guard, come bring the flag out for the national anthem, and they would have the Coast Guard guys from our unit do that.
Whoa,
So I got to like walk out carrying the flag to center court
pre-LeBron.
pre-LeBron, and then like I remember all of us like watching clips of this high school player that was about to get drafted to the Cavs, and then as soon as he did, we never got to do color guard for those games again. But it was cool because you do the color guard, and then you were allowed to see the game, and they would give you tickets to like some like bullshit seats, but there was nobody there, so you just walked down as close as you wanted to get.
I think that was those like bridge years where the team just had nobody.
Uh-huh.
I think Polk did a game show one time that was like Cavs player or anybody else. And it'd be like Spins Jefferson. He'd be like, no, he was on the Cavs. Just like someone you've never heard of that was on it for a season.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, those were that was like when I got into sports in high school, and then he left.
Man.
Yeah, and that was the same right around the time the Browns finally had a winning season for the first time in my entire life. They got 10 wins, did not make the playoffs. It was awesome. That was, dude.
I can't keep track of it. I don't know how sports people keep track of sports.
I mean, I'll tell you this: since I moved to New York, and you're like kind of out of that environment, I follow it way less.
Oh yeah. Here. You don't have like you don't have the like concentrated fandoms as much. I mean, you obviously have New York teams, but
I don't give a fuck about those guys.
yeah, and like New York teams here the fandom is as much about like
the city
as it is the actual team.
Yeah. I mean, I was at like a thrift store in Columbus, and they had a Rangers jersey for $20. So I bought a Rangers jersey, and I'll just wear it around the city, and people like New Yorkers will be like, real New Yorkers will be like, hell yeah, go Rangers. And I'm just like, every time I'm like, those are my boys.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about hockey in general.
Yeah, that's why I won't.
But I'm a Rangers guy, dude. I have like 3 or 4 hockey jerseys, and I don't know anything about hockey.
They look comfortable.
They're so sick.
I know that much.
In winter,
Oh yeah.
dude, they're great.
I won't buy a Yankees hat. I've often thought of it.
No, I refuse. Dude, I'm out.
Well, so I also feel like it's disingenuous, and then someone was going to ask me questions. I wear Phillies hats occasionally, and even that I feel weird about because most years I couldn't name.
Yeah.
I couldn't name like more than 2 or 3 people on the lineup, and then I just started wearing hats from the Phillies farm team that's from my hometown, the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs.
That's so sick.
Because all their merch is way better. They do like limited edition stuff all the time,
Dude.
and then nobody knows what they are, so nobody asks any questions.
Dude, you know the Lake Erie Monsters hockey team?
Yeah.
I bought. It's the most single like most amount of money I've spent since I lost my job. They did a limited edition jersey night, and I happened to be in Cleveland, and they were the Cleveland Polish boys.
Oh, nice.
And it was like the sandwich on it.
Yeah.
And it was so I bought a jersey for like $130.
Damn. The Iron Pigs did the Lehigh Valley Steaks. It has a cheesesteak, and then you could get it. Whiz with or whiz without. Like you order a cheesesteak. So one had cheese and one had cheese and onions. And I have a limited edition whiz without baseball cap.
This is the second Monsters jersey they've done. Last year they did the Cleveland Pierogies, and I've been trying to find a jersey on eBay, and nobody's sold them.
Oh man!
And the problem is, like, I've seen one for sale, and somebody was like $500. I was like, get the fuck out of here. But when I had a job, I did think about it.
One day you'll get that Cleveland Pierogies
That Cleveland
jersey.
Pierogies jersey money. There's two Ohio things I want very badly. The pierogi jersey, and then when they tore down Parmatown Mall, famous mall.
Oh, I've been there.
That was my childhood. Like my entire high school was at this mall.
I bet.
They tore it down and they did a limited edition run of commemorative bricks where they had bricks from the mall that had like plated things on it that said rest in peace Parmatown Mall or whatever. I got Zachariah Durr on the hunt for him. He hasn't seen it. I want if he can't find it, then
somebody's hoarding those.
But
they're going to end up in an estate sale.
They're
from some pink house on Snow Road.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. Is the right house is going to have the right garage sale, and that's where it's going to be. But I want one so bad because that place rules.
We had the South Mall in where I grew up in Allentown, and it's still standing, but it's been like deeply modified.
Oh yeah.
So like last time I was there was like last summer, I think, and the back end of it, all the stores are just like they just became like a flea market craft fair thing, which is like still fun to
cool,
walk in and go to. Yeah, and then they have like for some reason there's still like a sports paraphernalia store and a Yakko's, which is
I fucking love Yakko's.
Yeah, that's our hot dog chain.
I think I sent you a picture. There was one time I was driving back from Cleveland and wasn't in a rush, so I stopped at Yakko's for lunch.
I highly recommend it.
Dude, it's so affordable too.
It's affordable and it's so bad for you, but the hot dogs are so goddamn good. I
got like a cheesesteak and 2 hot dogs.
Cheesesteaks are good
They
too.
have pierogies, I think.
Yeah, they have pierogies.
Yeah, I got an insane amount of food for one. There's like, for some reason, every time I've been there, there's like 9 kids working, and I'm the only person in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Dude, it rules.
That's one of those places that's like, there's always like way too many people working there. And then all their signs are like hand painted and stuff. And you can order a box of hot dogs and they'll ship it to anywhere in the country.
Dude, I got the mug right now, but you ever been to Tony Pacco's?
I don't know, I haven't.
So
I'm familiar with it though.
They have like custom, you can order their chili.
Oh, okay.
So I've got like cans of chili, and every once in a while Kaz and I will make hot dogs late at night and put Tony Pacco's chili on it.
Oh, special treat.
Dude, it's got like a little kick to it. It's so good. It's so good. I think she bought hot dogs, actually. It's a bummer she's not in town this weekend.
Let's go to Yakko's. You got a car.
Dude, I'll drive to Yakko's. I got one show tomorrow, and that's it.
Damn.
Dude, can you eat Yakko's?
Not really. I mean, to update the viewing public, I've had some gastrointestinal issues the last year. So I could eat Yakko's. It's just one of those things where, like, I would have to wake up, have a glass of water, and then eat Yakko's around, like, 11 a.m. And I could probably get down one hot dog, maybe a little bit of chocolate milk, and then
white chocolate milk.
Because that, to me, that's as a kid, that's what I always ate. My order at Yakko's would have been a hot dog or 2, depending on how hungry I was, an order of pierogies, and chocolate milk.
I thought the chocolate milk was like for your stomach, and I was like, I've never heard anyone drink chocolate milk to make their stomach better.
It'd probably be bad.
Yeah.
My point is, I would have to eat that for at like brunch time, and then just the rest of my day just be on standby to feel like shit and take a shit.
Ugh.
But I'm getting better.
Did you ever figure out what it was?
No.
That's crazy.
I think part of it's just anxiety.
Oh.
I've got a nervous tummy.
That's the one thing that I also have a little bit of, I call it boy guts, but I had nervous tummy.
Yeah.
But it's been so much better since I lost my job.
Oh.
Which I'm stressed about money, obviously, but like.
Yeah, but now you're not stressed about keeping the job.
There was like 2 or 3 months in there where I was like, any day they can lay me off, and I'm stressed about it. And now that fear is gone, I'm like, oh, I sleep. Like, I'm not just laying in bed like, is tomorrow the day?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, my sleep schedule's fucked, but that's by choice. I gotta get the Browns to the Super Bowl. I've been playing a lot of Madden.
Oh, I thought you meant like your sleep schedule's fucked up because you weren't
shitting.
Yeah. Yeah, but I got to get the Browns to the Super Bowl, some regularity.
That's how bad the team is, as I say that, and you think, that I'm taking a shit, not actually making the team better. Dude, that sucks. I've been playing the video. Do you play video games still at all?
I play like real nerdy video games.
Yeah.
I haven't. I've been like trying to scale back because they just take up too much of my time.
Yeah, it's a problem.
I play this game on Steam on my PC called Manor Lords, and
I'm already in.
It's like a kind of a Sim City, civilization type game.
I'm already in.
And you're like, it's like medieval English manor, or like, medieval European manor kind of thing, where you like start out with an encampment, and then you build fishing hut, you build a foraging hut, you build up your army, all that stuff.
I think it's genuinely like in my cart on Steam.
You should get it. But it's one of those games where you're like, you only start to get to a point of feeling satisfaction after like 5 hours into the game, where you start seeing real progress.
Oh, okay.
And that's not good for a lot of things.
I mean, I have that. There's that game on Steam called RimWorld. I don't know if you ever saw that one.
I've heard of it.
You build like a little space colony. It's like the same idea.
Yeah.
But it's like not like good graphics, but boy, is it a perfect video game. But I had to like literally, I think I uninstalled it from my laptop because I was like, I'm just wasting entire days. Like,
you know what's a good easy one is called it's like a tile city builder, and it's like finite. So it usually you don't play for more than like an hour.
Oh, okay.
It's called Dorf Romantic.
Dude.
ROMANTIK. And you just like have to turn these tiles to make the house connect to the house, the water connect to the water, whatever. This really peaceful music. Just sit there and listen to a podcast, and you get like a video game fix, but you don't get the you don't get the anger spike like you do playing like Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, dude, fucking Joe Graham told me to install Elden Ring.
Oh, that just sounds like
it's
intense.
Like it's the
I've heard of it.
It's the people that make Dark Souls, and apparently their mantra as a video game company is like, you're gonna die a lot. And it's the most. I played it for like 3 hours this week, and I had to like leave my room because I was like, this sucks. Like when I play video games, I just want to like relax and unwind. And
they're too hard.
Call me a bitch if you're a listener, but like, dude, it was so hard. And I was like, I want to be God when I play a video game.
Yeah, exactly.
So then I like went on the PlayStation Store, and I don't even know what it's called. I played it for like 40 hours this week, but it's just it's like a shitty graphics, and you just own a motel and you renovate rooms and rent them out.
Oh, I like that.
Dude, I've just been my hotel. I think it's called Sunset Motel actually.
Okay.
But my motel. And then you're probably thinking, what happens when you renovate the no more than 20 rooms at the hotel? There's a trailer park caravan across the street. You start buying caravans. Oh, buddy.
I was hooked on this game called The Long Dark.
Oh,
I've talked about that before, off and on for the last couple years. It's an older game, but it's a survival crafting simulator, like first person. You've crashed in the Canadian wilderness, and there are no other humans, and you just like survive, and you just wander around
That's
and it's
pretty
like
sick.
a sandbox game, and bears try to kill you. Everything tries to kill you. There's weather. It's so intense, and another one of those games where I could just play for 8 hours.
Dude.
If I had nowhere else to be and nothing else to do. But then I feel like shit.
Yeah,
afterwards.
then you're like, I should have gone and hung. Like, you've been around more, but like, I'll do like, yesterday was my night in this week. It was the only night I didn't go out, and I just played video games, and I was like, I wasted a day. Even though the whole point was to just unwind for a day, I was like, I wasted a day. I didn't even do laundry because my motel needed work.
I had to fix the motel.
Yeah, dude. One of the couches caught on fire. That can happen, actually. And
well, once AI takes over all the stuff that we don't want to do, we'll be free to play video games and fix our motels. And then that'll start to feel like work. But then we'll program an AI to fix our motel in the video game so that we as people and
so the AI can send you a text that says you beat the game?
Yeah, you beat the game. And you go like, hey, I beat the hotel game.
Dude.
And then, the other members of your friends and family that are all atrophied from doing the same thing for 20 years. I'm just overthinking this, but
well, I could use
I didn't
AI
sleep last night.
for Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Well, I played. Joe Graham has it, and we played online one time, and he already beat the game. But he loves hard video games, and he's got some sword where like there's like 12 guys that run at us, and he just goes like this, and they all just die. Like shoots lasers or something. And then he logged off, and I was like, it can't be hard to kill these guys. I just died 13 times in a row, and then was like, I gotta fucking go outside.
Playing with somebody who's really good at video games when you're bad at them is so infuriating because you get mad and then you don't want to, like, I had a little cousin who was like unbelievably good at video games, and anytime we played he would just kick my ass. And he would just kind of make fun of me, and then I would be like, bro, you don't understand how little this is gonna mean when you're 25.
Dude.
And he doesn't understand that now. But I'm like, I'm not that bad at real life stuff. You're going to be terrible at real life things. Have fun with your video games. You've sucked the fun out of it.
That's like my brother was so good at video games, and I was like, same thing. I was like, you're going to suck at real life. And now I'm unemployed and he's in Italy.
Well, that's the problem, is that a lot of people that don't suck at video games don't suck at it because they're good at a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's pretty good at a lot.
You can only make an example out of the one or two people who are solely good at video games and terrible at the rest of life.
You know what was like pretty sick though during COVID? You ever play that Rocket League game? It's like soccer.
Oh yeah. You're like a car that plays soccer.
So hard. It's so unbelievable.
I tried it a few times. Yeah, because it was like free on Xbox.
Like if you're good, you're somehow flying in the air with your car. If you're me, you're just on the ground running into walls. And but you can play multiplayer, and my brother would log on with like me and my buddy. Sometimes me and Strank are just like in a corner beating our heads on the wall. My brother's like, I scored 7 goals.
And I'm going to Italy.
And it's like a toxic community. So like everyone online's like, you only have one good guy. And we'd be like, we know. He's our ringer.
Yeah. I could never get into online video games either.
Strank and I, when I first moved to New York, we'd play Call of Duty online.
I did it. I played Red Dead with some friends during lockdown.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
But we were all kind of bad at it,
yeah.
So it was kind of fun. But beyond that, like everyone's just so much better at shooting games and things. I'm just like,
Strank and I would do like a private party and play Call of Duty and just laugh about how we were getting murdered.
Yeah.
And also probably the best day of ever playing that game is like, you know how like when you do a party, it's not through the game, so it's like private. It's like through PlayStation.
Yeah.
Some like this like random black dude just ended up in our party somehow. Like we don't know how he joined. We don't know because we didn't never set a password. I don't know if he just joined on his own after he played with us. But like, dude, we played games with like for like 3 hours with this guy and had the most fun. He was like, y'all are weird, and we were like, yeah. And he's like, this rules. He's like, I like having friends.
I like having friends.
We were like, you're pretty all right too, buddy. This is sick. But that's pretty much short episodes. I don't know. Do you have anything you'd like to promote 2 weeks out?
Nah. I mean, watch my special on YouTube. I'm trying to get my watch hours up.
Yeah, dude. Same. Watch everything.
I'm real close. I'm real close to getting monetized on YouTube. So I have a special, Jim Tews with pictures.
It's very good.
And I have 3 of my albums on there that just play.
Jim Tews without picture?
The Jim Tews without pictures. It's the album version. It's got some different tracks on it. I was in band, and then Oatmeal.
Oatmeal's so good.
Yeah, so just like throw it on and fall asleep.
Yeah.
That's what people are saying my stuff's
what's
mostly good for.
Jim Tews talks you to sleep like Joe Pear.
Yeah, basically. I'm surprised that I don't get recommended
right after that?
Right after him. It's just Joe List that I get recommended.
Yeah.
Which is a whole nother story.
Jim Tews.
Yeah, not a bad person to be connected to.
It's actually really
very talented. Very funny.
Right before we end here, the last episode, Elena didn't know about that, so we did talk about it. So it's good.
Okay.
It's good that we talked about you, and now you're on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. So the viewing public knows that I was mentioned in a Come Town bit.
Yeah. So anyone that watched last episode's already caught up.
Okay, good.
Yeah. They know that Jim Tews is looking good.
Yeah.
Looking cute.
Yeah, just read the comments on my special, and 90% of them.
The comments on your special are, there's one takeaway from this episode, read the comments on his special. They're amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't get a lot of hate. Just a lot of people
just
calling me cute and nobody outside that circle would understand why. I get more recognized from that than a network television appearance.
That's actually insane.
Yeah.
That's insane that podcasts are that big.
I mean, that podcast is that big among a specific demographic.
This one's pretty big.
Oh, shit.
We've got dozens of
Should've
listeners.
worn a cleaner shirt.
I should have worn pants.
Those are good pants.
Yeah, dude. Just let them know I used to be an athlete.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah. But, all right. Thanks for listening. If you had fun, like, subscribe, send us an email at mikeandjoehavashow@gmail.com. Thanks, bye.
Thank you.